Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'll be showing you how I thread my eyebrows at home. I'm not an eyebrow artist by any means. This method works for me. So if you're new to threading, please keep on watching. If you're not too sure where you should start and stop your overall shape, I've included this quick guide here. The general guideline is from the beginning of your nostril straight upward. That is where you want your eyebrows to start. From your nostril dissected through your pupil, through your eyebrow, that's where your arc should ideally be. And from the edge of your nostril through the edge of the corner of your eye, that is the intersection where your eyebrow should ideally stop. Alrighty, let's get into the main attraction. To start off, you would need to create a loop. I roughly measure out this loop to be the length of 1.5 of my forearm. And then I just create a knot at the very edge. And then you would have to create the shape of the letter 8, the shape of the number 8 or the infinity sign. And you would do this by twisting the thread in the middle. For this particular piece of thread, I think I twisted it about 25 to 35 times. You'll know when you've twisted it the right amount when you're able to fully open up and close the thread on both ends with your fingers without it slipping out of your hands. These are the 3 points you want your thread to sit on your fingers: your thumb, behind your index and middle finger, and the outside of your pinky. But class, before we can get into the actual threading, I want to go over the mechanics of threading. I find that most people get very confused with how to go about this because they're not too sure what the thought process is behind the actual threading concept. The loop that we create will have a knot, a twist, and 2 ends to put your hands in. The knot should remain on the outside when you're working on your eyebrows. You'll find if you don't do that, then it can get in the way of the threading. The 2 spots to put your hands in are what act as your controls. Moving this up and down is what's going to help you maneuver the thread. And the twists in the middle are what propel the thread forward to cut the hairs. And then the edge that's highlighted, which is going to be on the loop that's always on the inside, this is the line that you want to use to guide exactly where you're tracing your brow before you thread it. Of course, when one side of the thread gets bigger, this is what pushes the twist forward, causing the other side to get smaller. And the side that gets smaller is what pinches the hair to get pulled off. Alright guys, this is actually my secret weapon. Yep, it's Nivea. I lather this all over my eyebrow and then it just helps the thread slide across my face and creates no friction. And I just find that the cooling sensation also distracts me a bit from the pain that I'm about to put myself through. Once you know where you want the hairs to come out, we place the edge of the thread that is going to act as our guide and line it up with exactly where we want to cut off our hairs. I'm going to drag the thread across my hair, trap the hairs that I want to pull out, and then bring it as close as possible to the first set of hairs that you're going to pull off. Now, as one hand gets bigger, the side with the knot in it, the other side's going to get smaller, thus pinching the hair and forcing it to be pulled out. And when you get to tricky parts like the corner, really take your time here and do really short cuts. The tighter that you push the twists onto your face, the more control you'll have so that when it does run across your eyebrow, it stays in the line. You'll notice that sometimes, even for me, it'll slip off and it won't catch the entire line that I was intending on. That's why I would always advise to start going slow. So that way, if you do realize you're going in a bit of the wrong direction, you can just pull away and then restart so you're not pulling out hairs that you weren't intending on. And you can essentially any moisturizer that is meant for dry skin and has that kind of sort of oily after feeling. Certain moisturizers can have that drying after effect, and that would not work because it would just create more friction for you and create a hot mess. Please keep on watching because you'll see how I maneuver across all of the areas of my eyebrow. So editor, please cue the music.
Baby, 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 you driving me wild, you driving me so crazy. Got me acting out, got me tryna stay sober. Wanted your love and I'm out here hungover. You make me wanna take you to London, Paris. Times were cherished. No comparing to you. Keisha, Karen, Megan, Sharon. Girl, I swear that it ain't fair that all the pretty girls, they got nothing on you. They got nothing on you.
I hope you found my method helpful, and if you did it, I would be super grateful if you can press the like button and subscribe. If you had any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And until next time, my name is Niru, and I would love to see you back on my channel. See ya.
Girl, you know you cute. Yeah. You're a pretty girl, stuck in a pretty bed.